In this video, I'm going to show you how you can easily create a web store that you can use for your own company or for a company store. So from the customer focus area where your order management is done, across the top you'll have the options here on this main navigation bar. The option you want to go to is under websites. And I'm going to go straight there. There's also quick options of going to the overview and doing a new website directly from here. But we're going to go do from websites. Once there, you have a list of all your websites that you can manage. You can view to view the front end. You can manage, which will take you directly into the back end of the website. And you can delete them. Once you delete them, depending on how many credits you have, you'll see your credit. You'll get that credit back if you delete a site. So go ahead and we're going to create a new one. So create new store here. It's mainly a two-step process. You can do it for your company, which then fills in my company details and fills in my telephone and email. Email is mandatory, so if it's not there, you do need to fill that in. So we're going to go ahead and put that. Okay, and then the address field, which will show in the contact details of this website. And by default, it's going to bring over the company logo. So my company logo is loaded under settings. It's going to bring it to the company logo. That's going to appear within the header of the website, so the top left of the site. The branding logo is the logo that shows on every product by default. You can click the My Logos button and select from all the logos that you have uploaded. The other option is doing it for a specific customer or prospect. I'm going to go ahead and select that option. It's going to bring up my customer database. I'm going to do one for Home Depot. So let's search for that. That's good enough. So I'm just going to highlight them by clicking on the row and clicking Select. Then brings through their logo automatically for the company logo. Again, that's the one on the top left within the header. I'm also going to select their logo as the default for the branding logo. And just make sure that you fill in a company email. All right, then we can proceed to step 2. Okay, here where you can, this is where you would select your template. So you can go from classic, elegant. You can drag, hover over them, and on the right, it's going to show you a preview of what each one's going to look like. I'm going to select squares here. Okay, you can see it's highlighted them. Then you come over to your vendors, and you can select this drop down, and you can select individual suppliers. It then loads the categories that are associated with the suppliers that you've selected. You can do all, or you can narrow it down to individual categories. And all of this can be changed once you create the website, so it's not all set in stone. So we're just going to say all vendors. And as soon as that loads the categories, I'll leave it defaulted to all categories. And again, all these settings can be changed once you create the website. This is the markup or markdown, so this adds or subtracts to the default margin. So if a supplier has 40%, if I put a 5, it's going to add 5% to that. If I put a -5, it's going to remove 5. So it's going to subtract 5% from that margin. So it doesn't change the margin, it adds or subtracts from the default margin, which on average is 40 to 50%. This option here is if you have any contacts against this customer, it's going to automatically send the link, an email to that customer with this a link to the website. Not a feature I use too often because you're usually going to want to make some additional edits to the website. So I would ignore that option for now. Once you've got all those settings done, your template selected, your information entered, go ahead and click Create. It's going to take about a few seconds to create this website. So just let it do its thing. And that's the message we're looking for, website created. We can view website, take us right to the front end. So it's created that website. It's got the URL of my customer name. It's got the logo there. If I scroll down to maybe some products, you can see the Home Depot logos and all the products by default. And that's pretty much how you can easily create a website in just a couple minutes.